Hey guys, it's Aditya here, back with another episode of What the Fudge. And in this episode, we are going to be covering the basics of encryption. So yeah, let's dive straight into it. So let's actually begin the series by starting out what did Caesar have to say in terms of encryption. So Caesar had a friend. Caesar had a general who lived very far away. They were on a phone call. So Caesar ends up saying something to him that sounded like IFMMP. But what the fuck does that even mean? Like, it does not make any sort of sense. Like, you don't understand what it is, but somehow the general understood what he was trying to say. But here's something that you guys didn't know. So while the general and Caesar were together in a place, when they had a private dinner, they talked to each other and they exchanged something called as a secret. So Caesar told up his general that, hey, whenever we are going to say something, increase our alphabet by 1. So if I want to say A, that becomes B. If I want to say B, that becomes C. If I want to say Z, that becomes A. So that means that K is equal to 1 is a key that you can use to maybe decipher that. So once you can decipher that out, I am FFFB, P with the with the key K is equal to 1 becomes hello. It's as easy as it is. So there are two things involved here for the encryption process to happen. One is the fact that Caesar had to invent an algorithm, which was what? Which was the fact that you had to increase each and every letter by 1 to communicate. Z is equal to A is equal to B, and you had to have a shared key which is derived again from that algorithm. So I hope you guys understood that. And now one very specific thing that's supposed to be very important is that this key should only be shared in a secure channel for communication. So I earlier told you guys that Caesar and the general were in a meeting, like in a dinner, and they had this time to themselves. That small space that they had, they were talking to each other, that could be perceived as a secure channel of communication. But whereas if they were to discuss this on a phone call, that might not be the case at all. You could have somebody tapping into the entire thing, listening in on the other end. So that shared key is not going to be a secret key anymore. Or even if you maybe type in a message that could be intercepted by somebody else, if you type in an email that could be intercepted by somebody else. So this shared key must only be accessed in a secure environment. But how does the modern age do that? How do you communicate with a website? How does no man in the middle attack ever occur? So the entire idea comes in my next episode where I'm going to talk about encryption keys and how they actually work with the help of Diffie Hellman algorithm. So I hope you guys understood this. I know it's a very simple concept, but if you guys have any doubts, please feel free to ping them down in the comment section. Like this video, bookmark this, and yes, I'll be back with the next video very soon. Peace.